This is a donut, and it has a hole in it.
There you go.
So, why are we comfortable paying for something that is clearly missing something?
There.
Welcome to Snack Talk, the show that answers every snack-related question you could possibly imagine. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've been fascinated by the sizes and shapes that snacks come in. It's not like they grew out of the ground all natural, like this thing. Kind of weird, right? Donuts have a hole in them, and we're still paying full price. Why are goldfish fish? They're not made out of fish. All of these are mysteries. Until now. And who better than to help us answer these burning questions than today's guest? You may know him from 15 years of hosting television's Unwrapped. Before that, hosting Double Dare and What Would You Do? You also got into a fight with Burt Reynolds on The Tonight Show. You totally have to Google it. Please welcome Marc Summers.
How are you? Nice to see you, Justin.
Please, welcome.
Thank you. It's a humidity festival in New York today. My hair looks like cotton candy and I'm all wrinkled, but I came here for you, sir.
Cotton candy, still a snack, still delicious. Marc Summers, always on point. Thank you so much for coming. We're all big fans of you here.
Well, thank you.
Please, have a seat.
Absolutely.
A personal thing before we start answering these burning questions. I'm a big fan of you fighting Burt Reynolds.
Oh man, it's online. I had hoped to do the Tonight Show my entire life. I ended up doing it with Burt Reynolds. He's on a book tour. He's angry for some reason because Jay, the night before, had been making fun of a lot of the stuff that he had done throughout his career. And the other thing I know, I'm in a water fight with Burt Reynolds. Everybody always thinks it was planned. It was not set up. It was like going 10 rounds with Muhammad Ali. And so if you go back and look at it, it's all ad lib, for real happened, no setup at all. And one of the most frightening moments of my life.
Man,
yeah, look it up.
Summers
It's
scorching.
Online. Yeah.
So because of your expertise,
Yep.
you're here to help. We're gonna get down to it. You're gonna help me answer the questions that I have about snacks and why some of them are shaped so gosh darn weird.
Okay.
First things first.
Snickers.
Now, Snickers doesn't really look threatening. Looks like a candy bar. But if you look at the bottom, there's this weird thing that looks like an EKG. It looks like your heart rate after eating 7 Snickers. Or maybe tire treads, I don't know.
Pat Sajak always makes fun of me about Unwrapped because he said every show is the same. They either go through something called a panning machine, or in that case, an enrober. The chocolate bar goes down a conveyor belt, and the enrober covers it with chocolate, and that little thing on the bottom is what it's sitting on, and that's why it gives that impression.
Check this out.
Ritz crackers.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Now, look, we've got this, and then they're like perforated.
Yes.
In
Quick
the
impression. The sun will come out tomorrow. You want to know why there's holes in these things, right?
Yes.
That is because of the baking process. If there were not holes in those, these things could explode, and they don't want that. So it's sort of architecturally beautiful, but it also has to do with the baking process.
I got it. It's kind of like when you prick a pizza crust with a fork.
What did you just say?
Prick a pizza
there
crust.
There you go.
Indeed.
Remember what George Carlin used to say?
No.
You can prick your finger, but you can't finger your prick. Can we say that? I don't know that you can say. Well, we just did.
Okay, we got another weirdly shaped snack. We know them and love them. Pringles. Why are these things curved?
And you will notice that each one is absolutely perfect. Take a look at that.
Wow.
And the reason they're that way is about the packaging. They're not really potato chips, they're potato buds, potato flakes. So they taste a little bit different than perhaps the potato chips behind you. And it's all about the packaging. That's why they do it, and they're perfect every time.
So that they don't get crushed. What about these guys? Also a weird shape.
Yep. Rumor has it that around 600 AD, to keep kids quiet in churches, that a baker made them in the shape of kids praying, arms praying, and that's the shape of the pretzels. So they say.
Like the year 600, this was an emoji.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's very funny. Yeah, they've been around that long.
Whoa.
Do you know the only food item that doesn't spoil?
Tell me.
Honey.
Really?
Yeah, they found it in the pyramids, believe it or not, and honey will last forever.
All right, here we have another strange snack. This is obviously Goldfish Crackers,
Yes.
and they are shaped like goldfish.
With sunglasses on, as a matter of fact.
He's biting Guy Fieri style.
Something be on backwards. So these actually were created for soup to give the illusion that the fish were swimming in the soup. Some marketing guy made bazillions of dollars for that. They are probably the largest selling snack for kids because kids love the shape of them, they love the flavor of them, and there you go.
Wow, who knew?
Apparently I did.
Next up, An oldie but a goodie.
Oh, yes.
Double bubble.
All right,
bubble
so
gum.
I used to do magic. Oh, take it if you would, please. No, it's gone. I see it's over here.
Whoa!
How about that? Anyway, Double Bubble, one of the early, beginners, starters, creators of bubble gum. And the guy's making it and has to put a color behind it. The only thing that was in the laboratory was a pink food coloring. And he made it pink, it stuck, and from this point on, it's always been pink bubble gum.
So all gum is pink because some scientists didn't have his colors together.
There you go. Yep, bubble gum seems to be the case.
Wow. But isn't it weird that like we associate now like bubble gum with pink so much?
I don't know why that is. Well, I guess that's all we've known.
Right?
Yeah.
It could have been Big Red.
Could have been Big Red.
Right? No,
That was my
Little
nickname
Pink.
in college, but we won't go into that.
Speaking of stories I didn't know, or know that I wanted to know,
There you go.
this is a weird name. Lemonhead.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
That's not an insult I would call someone.
Supposedly, the guy who created these things had a kid, and he said his head was shaped like a lemon. And he took the
Is
name.
that him?
That might have been
Poor
him.
bastard.
Can you imagine? Yeah, and supposedly that's the story, that the guy who created them said, my kid's got a head like a lemon, and called them lemon heads, and they are extremely popular. Do you like lemon heads?
I don't know that I've
Never
had
had
one.
one? Really?
Did the kid have jaundice too?
He might have. All of a sudden, we're doing the doctors here. Hey, look at that.
I don't know. That's not a bad shape to have for a head.
No,
Oh man.
sour. Very lemony. That's the name lemon head. Yeah, it's
Made
so
with
lovely.
real lemon juice.
Yeah.
Hot diggity. And look, we even have this in a clamshell packaging.
my, look at that.
Because we wanted to preserve its structural integrity
Yep.
and freshness. This is a donut, and it has a hole in it.
Yes, it does.
Why does the donut have a hole, one? And why are we comfortable paying for something that is clearly missing something?
Missing there. Also has to do with the baking process, so that when you're boiling or frying these things, it would be gooey and soft if there wasn't a hole there. So this way it bakes evenly all across the board.
So this is just there to make sure that it is not gooey in the center, and it's kind of like the same perforation in these
There you go.
these little crackers here.
Baking is baking. Baking is an art. It's a science. Many people don't realize that. I started my career as a stand-up comic.
Okay.
There was a joke I used to tell. So a guy walks into a restaurant. It's absolutely disgusting. He can't believe how filthy it is. And he looks behind the counter, and there's a guy making hamburgers by putting the meat under his arms and squishing him down just like that. And he goes up to the waiter and goes, "That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life." He said, "You got to see how we make our donuts." Okay, there we go. I actually told that.
You know, allegedly, as human beings, we've been able to put a man on the moon.
Yep.
And you're telling me we can't make a donut without a hole in it because it's going to have a gooey center.
Well, yeah, kind of.
I beg to differ because
Uh-oh.
look what we tracked down.
What did you track down?
I actually commissioned this. It's a donut with no hole.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where?
Down the street.
Really?
I got donut connections.
So they're calling that a donut?
Well, you know, it is a donut. It's exactly the same as this guy.
Seriously?
Yes. But I think the technical term is beignet at that point.
Ah,
Wow. Marc Summers just bit my donut.
there you go, so to speak.
Right?
Tastes darn good.
Right? Not
No.
bad, huh?
No, and not squishy in the middle.
Not squishy in the middle. Totally done. Light, airy.
Yep. Little glaze could help that. What's your favorite flavor in the whole world? The last flavor you had before you passed through this earth, what would it be?
Pepperoni pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit's probably like my number 2.
Oh my
Passion
God.
fruit is so good. Did you know that this donut company, Dough, they're not far from here, correct?
Well,
Right?
I actually ate there the other day.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I went there. They have all sorts of bizarre. They have a
Passion fruit donut.
I had one yesterday, 2 days ago or something.
That's my number 1 favorite donut.
Is it
at
really?
Dough, yes.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, well, you
I know that place. So they made this around the corner.
Yeah, they did.
Darn good.
Well, thank you, Marc Summers, for helping us get to the bottom of why donuts have holes and why all of these snacks are shaped so gosh darn weirdly. I've been a fan of you for a very long time, and I would be remiss if I didn't ask you for kind of a favor.
Sure. What do you need? Oh my gosh.
Could you pie me, Marc Summers?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, come on. I never won the trip to Orlando.
You know, let me be kind. Take off your glasses and your jacket because I don't want to trash you entirely. But you're
All right.
so kind to ask me to do this.
All right. Well,
All right.
I'm actually, come on, this is a big moment for me. Honestly, like seriously, childhood, like, is there a position? Like so?
Well,
I'm ready for my pie.
Should I
Mr.
just be
Summers.
gentle or should I,
I mean, pretend I'm Burt Reynolds.
Oh, Burt Reynolds?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, it's cold.
There it is.
Wow. I've officially been tried by Marc Summers. Listen, remember, donuts have holes in them to prevent a gooey undercooked center.
Yep.
Thank you so much. What an honor this has been. If you all have any burning snack-related questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I promise we'll take a gander. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
See you next time on Snack Talk. Thanks for watching Snack Talk. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you'd like to win this beautiful tub of cheese balls, all you have to do is guess the correct amount and leave your guess in the comments below. If you win, I'll mail the tub to you personally.